Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday! Good morning, guys. I have a couple of really cute Halloween things to make. I'm really excited about this one because I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out. I hope it turns out. It will, right? We have a little Frankenstein. These are more cutesy. Okay, so it's a little different. Like the cutesy ghost right here. I like that. They're they'll go with all your decor, but they're more on the cute side. There's some Halloween stuff that is more classic. This is more cutesy. I have a little boo sign that is actually candy corn. So we're going to do these two little projects. And then I did 6 of these ghosts last night for my craft show. Aren't they cute? Aren't they so cute? I just love them. I can't wait to be able to put my booth together. The thing I'm not looking forward to is this weekend I have to tag all that product I've been making for the last 2 months. Yeah, so I get to go through that, and plus I think I have some in the shed. I think I have my Halloween a Halloween box from last year, at least one or two that is just Halloween. So I'm excited, guys. It's coming soon, coming soon. So yeah, I set up not this Sunday. Actually, it's Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. So I have only a week and 2 days to get ready. Is it 2 days? Yeah. To get ready, to get more stuff done for that first craft show. And then I was looking at my calendar wrong before. It's not 3 craft shows in a row. I have that one. That's also the weekend that craft show is taking place is when I am at the Lots of Love weekend. And so the type of craft show it is, it has a central checkout. So I don't have to be there the whole time. So my friends will kind of move things around and make sure my booth isn't like a mess. They'll kind of they'll not restock because I'll have everything out, but they will kind of rearrange. If there's a hole, they'll fill it with something else. Anyways, that's that weekend. Then when I come back, I have a free weekend to get ready for the next 2. So yay! I was looking at everything wrong. I was thinking it was like 1, 2, 3. Like no, I have a week in between. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. A whole weekend in between, which is great. So, anyways, how is everybody? We're gonna make this little Frankenstein. He's a little Frankenstein sitter. He's sitting down. He's got his little shoes up. And then this boo that is the candy corn, and it is just cute as can be. So how's everybody? Happy Thursday already. Already. It is Thursday. Can you believe it? So much going on in our lives that it just flies by. It does. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, Tara's having fun with her parents in town. They were at the beach all day yesterday. She came by late yesterday afternoon to pick up some more stuff to paint and to drop off stuff. But yeah, they were at the beach all day with their parents. Look at how cute this is. So this is the one that I made. I made this last night. Let me go in closer. Let's go closer. Let's go closer. Look how cute this is. So it's a little ghost. He's sitting down with his little Halloween bucket. It was pretty easy, guys. I made 6 of them. It took me a couple hours to make 6 because I just kind of leisurely painted and then did all my shading, all my inking, and then I glued it together and I did the highlights. So I have not added these yet to the website. I will. Okay, so it's a process. It's a process. I didn't have time yet. So anyways, if you're out there watching, say hello. We'll get started on this. Let me see who's here and let me share this to VIP group. How is everybody? What's going on with the hurricane? Anyone having issues with that? I hope not. I hope everybody is being safe. And Betty, up there were all those earthquakes. Oh my goodness, more earthquakes last night. They had tons of aftershocks, but there was another earthquake. So earthquakes are big. So this one was 4 point something last night. So, but they've had tons of, where am I trying to show this to my group? They've had tons of the aftershocks. Okay, go into VIP group. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let me see who's here. Hey, Carrie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know, this little guy, I think he's adorable. And then the little Boo, this is going to be candy corns. So it will be fun. Hi, Bridget, how are you? Hey, Laura. Hi, Patty. I haven't seen you in forever, sweetheart. Good morning. So I made these into sitters. Okay, so they don't come like that. If somebody's looking at it, going, "Okay, I haven't seen Frankie, and I haven't seen the ghost like that." No, because I made them into sitters. I take files and I change things because they're not always what I want them to be. So they were on little blocks, and I just made them into something else. So hey, Pam, how are you? Hi, Chris. Hi, Jenny. Oh, surgery day for you. Oh my gosh, everything is gonna go just fine. Getting your meniscus fixed and then start rehab. It will be great. You will be so happy to get this done and over with. We are praying for you, and we know that the surgery is going to go really well. So, hey, Cheryl, how are you? Hi, Darlene Barr. Prayers for your area. You have worst air quality. Oh, gosh. I didn't know that from all the fires. I'm so sorry. That is terrible. Oh, gosh. Hi, Doris, my sister. Hi, Betty. Still rocking and rolling. It's so crazy. Hi, Jill. Trying your luck with silk flowers to make wooden crates, little closets for baby shower gifts. Oh, how fun. And then can use later. Oh, that's nice. For dress up clothes or baby doll. Yeah, send me a picture. That would be awesome. I'd love to see. So, hey, Sarah. How are you? Hi, oh, yes. Sorry. I'm reading things again. Sorry, guys. Let me put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. I'm hoping my colors turn out because I didn't want it to be. I didn't want Frankie to be sour apple. I think that's too green. So the green that I chose was Hauser light green. I think it's going to be the perfect color. I think it is. But you could mix your colors. Sour apple, I think, is just too bright. It was not the right green. So hoping this all works out. So, oh, hi, Dust Cove Creations. I'm not sure who it is. Good morning. How are you? Let me put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. Help me, please. I'm trying to go to the corner. Oh, my goodness. There we go. There we go. There we are. Over 300 aftershocks. Holy cow. Betty, that is a lot. 300 aftershocks. Whoa. I just don't know about that. That's a crazy amount. I mean, we have earthquakes here, but not like that. Not like that. When I lived in Japan, we had little earthquakes all the time because of it being an island. I remember a few big ones, and I remember a tsunami that I went through. It was not fun. The dust actually went through the windows, so it was crazy. It was a crazy thing. Okay, let me go ahead and let's get this started. Well, I hope there's nothing major. No major like damage or things like that. Okay, so let's put the base up there. And then let's just dissect this. Don't need the second part painted. Okay, I'm going to put that up there. Boo. That's going to be painted black. Okay. And then we're going to take these apart. There's a backer. So you don't paint the backer. Backer just stays plain. So these are white. Okay. Just like candy corns. This is orange. And then the bottom is yellow. So these are the colors of the candy corn, and then we will assemble and put it on there, and it's going to be so cute. So the base will be black, and also the words will be black. Okay, so I need new tape soon. How many times have I said that lately? I need new tape. 1 year ago today was the big fire in Hawaii. Oh my goodness. Wow. Over in in there. In Maui. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy. So I have recently seen the tree and the banyan tree, and it is doing really well. I was really surprised. Okay, the base, I'm going to do the base black. His hair is black. Let's put all the black stuff up here. Okay, shoes are going to be, I think we should do the shoes brown. Okay, we're dissecting him. We're taking apart Frankie. Okay, so there's lots of layers. It's like a puzzle. Okay, it is like a puzzle. Okay, so the whites, these are the whites of the eyes, the outside part. The inside part is black. We have more black, so let's go ahead and the shoes are brown. Let's move those down somewhere. Okay, his head is green, and then we'll do his tooth later. We'll do his head, and then his little screws, they're going to be slate gray. Okay, let's take apart his little outfit. So here's his hands. They're going to be green. Okay, and then this comes apart. So watch how this comes apart. So it is scored. So it's his suit jacket. So this is going to be black. Okay, so we're going to put that up there. Black. The little what part is that folds out? What do you call that folds out on? Okay, this is white, that's black. Okay. I'll just put that over there. That's white. Remember, that's white. It's white with the boo. Let's close to the boo. These little things that fold out. What is that called? It's not a collar. What is it? Somebody tell me. Kauai. Kauai and Kauai, not Maui. Kauai. Kauai. In Kauai. There's okay. Lapel. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that's going to be slate gray. Okay. I'm like, what color? Okay, slate gray. Okay, and then this part here, we're going to do, what color are we going to do that? Let me look. So, I think we should do that white to stand out. And then this is the backer. None of that gets painted. Okay. All right. Lapel. Thank you, everybody. Let me see who hopped on. So we're doing Frankie. Hi, Nyla. How are you? Hi, Deborah. Hey, Vicky. I thought the fire was in Maui. I thought it was in Maui. Okay. All right. So we said white, right? White for his shirt underneath. Okay, so that's going to go up here. Okay, we have everything separated. I think. Okay. All right, let's get started. Bases, black. Black. Perfect. Let's do all the black first. Okay. How's everybody doing? Good morning. If you're just hopping on to say hello, we're doing Frankie. He's a little sitter. He's gonna be so cute. And then this is candy corns when it's all put together. Okay, let me just get some of this. I should have just poured it right on there. It's one of those days. I just wanted to paint something fun today. I do have some other Chocateur stuff coming up. I'm working on some other cutouts. I really want to do the cutout for the 18 by 18 inch Santa toy one. It says, what does it say? Santa Toy Shop. I really want to do that. I just haven't had time to do everything. You know, Tara wasn't here during the day, so I was filling all the orders. Everything will be caught up shortly. As soon as I get into the shop, everything will be caught up and going out today. There was a couple of orders that came in yesterday. Those will go out also. Got everything under control. It's crazy. Lahaina. Yeah, Lahaina. It's okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, because I remember we had just visited there, because we had just been there with Chocateur in 2021, 2022, whenever it was. We had just been there recently with the Chocateur group on an incentive trip. So yeah, it was shocking because we had just walked through there like 2 years before that. So sad. Just so sad. But it is looking okay. You know what? It's actually coming back. The tree area. And, you know, as far as the people, they are still trying to rebuild. It's sad. I donated for a long time on a weekly basis. Basically, I would donate my allowance that John and I give ourselves an allowance so that we just spend whatever we want. It's kind of funny as an adult to have an allowance, but it gives you the freedom of just spending money and not feeling bad about it. So, anyways, I would spend my weekly allowance helping people get stuff off their Amazon list forever. It seemed like for months and months. But yeah, it seems like they are starting to get it cleaned up. Tourism is back, of course. Didn't take long. Okay. Oh, those letters are black. Sorry. Letters are black also. Let me paint the letters black. Almost messed that up. The top is white. Okay, so letters are black. All right, Darlene. It's okay. All right, and then we'll do all the white stuff. So, hey, Sarah, how are you? Happy Thursday already. Oh, my goodness. So, we're doing Frankie, and we're doing candy corn standard that says boo. I love this Frankie. I just kind of modified him. He was on a leaning ladder block, yeah, leaning ladder block, and I was like, I want him to be bigger, and I want him to stand up and be able to sit with all my other little stuff. And I did the ghost. Same with the ghost. I just kind of modified it to make it into what I needed it to be, and I did 6 of these last night. So I have 6. That seems to be my magical number. I used to do a lot more than that of everything. But here's what I want. I want variety. I don't want everything to be the same in my booth. So in order to have variety, you have to do less of things so that you can do more different things. Okay, so this is Lighthouser green. Let's see. Governor said the first year was for healing. The second year is to rebuild. Yes, I agree so much. Deborah says, went yesterday to check up on cataract, and they found that they had, you had a retina tear in the other eye. Oh my gosh. Had surgery to patch the tear. Have to postpone the other cataract surgery for 2 weeks. Got up this morning and the coffee pot is dead. Oh no. Can you DoorDash coffee from, sorry. But I would. Can you DoorDash some coffee from Starbucks? Because that's what I would do. Or you could make some on the stove. You could do cowboy coffee, right? And just boil it. Put you somehow rig up your coffee filter in a strainer. And then put your grinds in and pour the water over. I don't know. I would do something. I would have to get my caffeine somehow. Somehow I would. Or tea. Make some tea. Okay, so the green is Hauser light green. I think that's perfect. That is the perfect color for him. I was struggling with what color. So, hey Kirsten, thank you. I know you love Halloween. Let me go out. So you can see the whole thing. Sorry about that, guys. You should tell me. Just tell me. Okay, so we have white for the top of the candy corn, and then this will be yellow, orange. Okay, so orange is spiced pumpkin, and then we have brown for the shoes, and we have slate gray, and then we'll dry this. We have to do the little screws on his face are going to be slate gray also. So he's got the little screws, and then he has a tooth. We'll just have to use a stylus. We'll paint his tooth. I can see it, but you guys probably can't see he has a tooth. And we'll have to do like more than one coat on these because it takes more than one coat for a lot of colors. So how is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. We're almost to the end of the week. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's getting here so quickly. Every week, my life just is flying by. Oops, I just knocked over some paint onto the floor. It's a good thing we don't have the puppies in here because they would be grabbing bottles and running off with it. They've been so naughty lately. Well, one in particular, Annie has been really naughty, not wanting to let the other dogs eat. So she's been picking fights. Okay, this is going to be deep ochre. You can use a brighter yellow. I kind of just like this dark yellow for my Halloween yellow. I just kind of like that. So Anna's been kind of, I know that there's been a lot of changes going on, but she has always picked fights with Stubby. Okay, so from the very beginning, Annie would pick fights with Stubby, and now she picks fights with everybody. She just this morning she went after Darcy. Darcy wanted some food, and Annie pushed her out of the way and started a fight with her. So that was when my husband was up with the dogs, taking them out to go potty. He was getting ready for work. And all of a sudden I hear him just cussing at the dogs. I was like, what's going on? And he just was mad because it just is continual lately with Annie. And she might be jealous, but that's no reason to be. She's so bossy. I mean, she really gets into it with the dogs. She really is just that way. So she might just be that way, but she's got something else going on. Guys, have you ever heard of this? I'm going to make an appointment for her. We noticed something weird on her skull. Okay. So, so that's slate gray. And then we're going to do brown for the shoes. So let's do dark chocolate for his shoes. Have you ever had a dog that had like a weird thing on its skull? This is what it feels like to me. Is when a child's before their soft spot closes and the center of their head kind of feels concave a little bit. The center of her head all of a sudden now is like there's a divot in there, like it dips down. I don't know what's going on. I know that she's old enough that her skull should be fused together. I actually didn't look to see how long it takes puppies' skulls to fuse together. I would think it would be kind of like with humans. I would think that her skull would be fused already, but maybe it's not. Maybe she's still just a puppy and her brain is still growing. I don't know. But okay, let's dry all this and let's put our second coats that we need to put. It's gonna be so cute. So I'm not sure if it's anything that I need to be concerned about, but I think I will make an appointment for her because it just is the weirdest thing. You put your hand on the top of her head, and like the center of her head dips down like a V, and the other dogs, it's not like that. Riley's is not like that. Riley's the same age. They're basically born the same day. They're sisters. So I don't know. Kind of a weird thing. If you've ever had that happen, let me know. Let me know. Maybe I'm just worried about nothing. I tried researching it, but then it led me to all these diseases, and it's like I don't think it's that. She seems healthy. She does have tummy issues all the time. But my dogs are now on probiotics every single day, and they love their probiotics. I found good ones, and they take them every single day. And so finally their tummies aren't upset like they used to be. Karen says, prayers needed, have to move with nowhere to go and no money. Oh gosh, why do you have to move? What's going on, girlfriend? You can send me a private message. I am so sorry. That would not be a good situation. I am sorry that you're going through that. I know a lot of that started when your grandkids were living there. I know there were issues with that. I'm sorry. That really sucks. I hope you can figure it out. Do you have anybody in your community that can help you? Do you have a church that could help you out? Sometimes there's people in churches that can help you. Okay, let me just put second coats on everything. Oh, Doris, Siri says 12 to 18 months for closure. Okay, perfect. Then maybe her skull just isn't closed, and I'm just like freaking out about it because I'm like, well, what's going on with her head? I never noticed that before. I never noticed it. Maybe it's because it is closing, and now it's just kind of maybe it's gonna close weird. I actually had a friend when I was just out of high school. I worked for, what I worked for, where did I work? I worked for House of Fabrics, and I had a friend there, and her baby was born with a birth defect, because of the medication that they gave her. She had severe nausea. I mean, just she'd have to stop on the way to work and throw up alongside the road, and then you would hear her, inside the store. You could hear her having sickness and being sick in the bathroom. You could hear her all the way out in the store. They gave her medicine, and it caused her baby's head to be born already fused together. So, yeah, there's all sorts of weird things that can happen. If you Maggie and Scotty Kirkland brand Greek yogurt, 1 spoonful a day. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. My dogs would probably love that. So I have these ones. Their probiotics taste like chicken. I didn't taste it, but it says it tastes like chicken. You know. so they we're up to 6 dogs. Okay, so 4 of them really like it. 2 of them are picky, but they will eat it because they don't want the other dogs to get theirs. So they're one of those that like, I don't like this, and you can see on their face. It would be like somebody making a face as they're being forced to eat something. They don't like it, but they will eat it because of peer pressure. Peer pressure. So they do not want the other dog to have their treat, so they'll eat it. But it has, now that I'm giving it to all of them, it's working. But you know what? The Greek yogurt would be so much cheaper than the probiotics. So I really need to look into that. I need to look into that because the little bottle of the probiotics is $28, and feeding it to all of them is probably going to not even last a month. So, so I need to look at, the yogurt would be so much cheaper. You guys, I have to tell you something that happened to me last night. Oh my gosh, guys. So I like to get these juice drinks, so-called juice drinks, from 7-Eleven, and they have they're like juice with water and cane sugar. Okay, so the cranberry has cranberry and water and cane sugar. Okay, so they don't have corn syrup in them. Lessons you've learned from your dog. Oh, that's where I need to look at that. Okay. I'll look that up and see. So anyways, I opened up a cranberry juice last night, and it was fizzy. Oh my gosh, it was fizzy. So that fizzy's not a good thing when it's not supposed to be fizzy. Yeah, not a good thing. Okay, I need to do the little screws, and he has a little tooth. The tooth I'm just gonna do with the stylus because that'll be easy. I'll find a little brush for the, maybe I can do it with, I bet I can do it with the paintbrush. Okay, so I'm gonna do the twofer. I should have done his little smile. I would need to do a little bit of details with a marker, but we'll dry this really good and do that. Okay, let me just find that paintbrush. Where's my paintbrush that is gray? I bet I could just do this. I bet I can. I think I can. All right, so isn't he just the cutest? I have a sign. I haven't added these to the website. Don't look for them yet. Last night I was cutting them, and I was like, okay, am I going to do this as a project? And I didn't have time to add them. Okay, so there's his little, there's his little screws on his head. Yogurt doesn't have all the properties of probiotic. Can it help? Yes, but it doesn't do everything. Okay, so now that I've got their gut under control with the probiotics, the yogurt probably would work now. Now that I've done all the good stuff, maybe I can switch like after a month of them being on it. Skim up on culture. Okay, so, and then a spoonful of pumpkin after. Okay, perfect. And not all the dogs like pumpkin. Isn't it so weird how some of them like it and some don't? But whatever works for your dog is what you need to do. And I'm willing to try the Greek yogurt if it still works and is less expensive. I mean, we spend so much on our dogs already. So if I can find a different alternative that they like and is good for them and still helps all their tummy issues, because it seems like well, Stubby has tummy issues. He's old, so it's hard for him to go potty. Um, and Annie's the opposite. Annie's always been that way from the very beginning. She's had tummy issues. Okay, I'm gonna do my line here. So I am going to do. Wish I could just do a straight line with a ruler. All right, but it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I'm gonna go back over it. I'm using the fine end. You might want to use the thicker end, but I just kind of want to do that. I'm going to actually outline his tooth. So I'm just kind of trying to do this and not talk. Okay. All right, and then he has a scar on his forehead. So I'm going to do that. Let me see how... Oh, that's... You know what? I might use the other end. I think I should use the other end. I wanted to show up a lot, so let's do the scar like this. It has all these little hash marks. Okay, so there's that. If you are using a marker and then you use a spray sealer, you need to use a matte sealer and do really light coat, because you really should do your lines with markers after you do your sealing, because here's the thing. It can make it bleed out and ruin your project. So keep that in mind if you're sealing it afterwards, to just use a matte sealer and really light sprays of it. So, all right, perfect. All right, so whatever works. Hey, I'm willing to try anything with to help them stay well. Okay, so the ears, it kind of has like I'm gonna be inking this, so I'll be putting some lines there. But isn't this so cute? Let's get everything off of here. Here's his eyeballs. Let's build our Frankenstein. It's time to build Frankenstein. All right, here's the backer. Okay, so the backer you don't paint. The backer you just put everything on there. Okay, here's his hair. Look at how cute he is. He's adorable. Okay, here's his little outfit. And then here's his lapel. Couldn't think of the word. I hate that word. You know, I feel stupid sometimes when I can't think of the word. I like that. Look at how adorable. And there's his hands. And then he has his little feeties. He's just sitting down, chilling. He's just chilling. Okay, so, and then I have his stand. Okay, so that's all for him. I'm just going to set it up here, and we're going to get this off. We're going to get, here's the backer. So we didn't paint the backer, and we just build it. So basically, build your little candy corns, and then you're going to put the word boo on them. Okay, so that goes like that. And then making sure there's no paint on the back. Boo. All right, just like that. If you want to use a different yellow, you can. I kind of like that yellow. And then there's the stand. Okay, let's move this. We got to ink everything. I think the green turned out perfect. Okay, so that is light Hauser green. Hauser light green. Hauser light green. I'm glad, because I have several bottles. And Tara's going to be painting a big sign that says, "Welcome monsters." And I thought that would be so cute. I have a lot of school teachers that come to my craft show. I think that would be cute on their door. Okay, let's start inking. I'm gonna grab a Q-tip to do the teeny tiny parts on his face that I need to. So now we're gonna take everything apart basically. We're gonna use our little white one for the black. We probably should glue the bases together. Probably should do that. Let's get the bases done and glue them together so they can be drying. So when we put our little thing in the base, it doesn't just come apart. So there's that base. Aren't these fun? It didn't take that much time either. We're just talking and chatting about dogs. I'm at my limit with dogs. Oh my gosh. I would only take one more, and that would be Chloe. I've had people asking me, there was two little boy dogs that were bonded. If you know what bonded means they came in together, and they're either siblings or they grew up together, and they should go home together. Well, they didn't. They couldn't find anybody that could take both of them, and they were little. They were little white fluffies. I don't know if they were mixed breed or what they were. It was so sad. They got adopted separately at the shelter, same shelter that Darcy was at, and it was just so sad. It broke my heart. But I'm at my limit, so I will be posting dogs. If you guys are in the area, you can drive to these shelters and get a dog if you want a dog. Don't just get a dog. But instead of adopting from like a breeder, look and see what's in the shelters. There are a lot of dogs that are purebred that are in the shelter. It will surprise you. And you know, a lot of seniors love the little white fluffy dogs. There are always poodle mixes in there. Always. Always, always, always. In Carson, which is just up past Long Beach, you know, all these shelters have an overabundance of all these pets that people found, and then the owners don't retrieve them. Hello. It's really sad. Every single day. My feed is full of dogs. And guess what? So remember I told you about the great story yesterday about the lady was going to go pick up her dog that I helped them reunite. Remember that great story from yesterday? That I was able to research who had the dog and blah, blah, blah. So the lady that had found the dog had groomed the dog and gave it a bath, trimmed its nails, all of that, and was taking really good care of it. It was at her sister's house because she wasn't allowed to have it at her place because she was at her limit for her lease on her for whatever. She was at her limit. So she took the dog over to the person that I had contacted. Guess what? It was not their dog. Heartbreak. So let's do all the black while I have this out. So the lady, you know, really thought it was going to be her dog because it was found just down the street. Well, when the whole story came out, the person that was claiming, oh, that's my dog, her dog had been missing for 3 years. And her dog was not microchipped. And she saw this dog that looked like her dog. And she's like, that has to be my dog because it was found just down the street from me. So she made her post and everything. And everybody was trying to help her. And it turns out it wasn't her dog. I was so sad. So now the finder that found it is just fostering until she can find it a home or finds the owner. But I was like, oh my gosh, we worked so hard. We worked so hard to try to find the person that had the dog. And I was just so happy that this person was getting their dog back, and it didn't turn out. Not all things like that turn out, but I wanted to share that with you because, you know, I'm always trying to help people. Yesterday I kind of stayed off the computer because there was an incident on there that I had posted on my page the other day about, and I deleted it because somebody that was just immediately trying to rehome a dog that she had found, that does not make me happy. It does not make me happy. You're not allowed to do that. You have to find the owner, or you have to turn it into Humane Society, or you have to wait the amount of time. So anyways, I kind of, last night I was like, I just can't be on here. I need to just work. My head needs to be down. I need to be working on stuff. So I started working on all this stuff. This is what brings me peace to my heart, is creating. When all the whole world is falling to pieces and it's going to hell in a handbasket, Darlene's going to be in there creating a project because that's what brings me joy, and that is what brings me peace in my heart, is being able to create. It has my whole life. When I've had things in my life, my whole world is falling apart. If I would just sit down and paint or crochet or do my cross stitch, all was good with the world. I just feel like there's just something when you're creative and you make things, it brings out those endorphins in your brain when you go, oh my gosh, it turned out. It looks so cute. All those endorphins, those good endorphins, go rushing through your body, and your stress levels go down. Okay, I'm not going to say they go away because I don't believe they go completely away. But honestly, your stress levels decrease when you're doing something fun and you're creating. I mean, I truly believe that staying busy and creating stuff is the key to happiness when you are stressed. If you have depression in your life, try making something, because it's the greatest feeling to be able to say, I made that. And to be able to give someone a gift and they go, oh my gosh, I love it. Where did you get it? And you get to say, I made that. So I feel like, being able to create something, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you go into your craft room and you say, you know what, I have all these projects that I've been meaning to do, and you just sit down and make one. It's going to help. Honestly, it's going to help. Cheryl agrees. Yeah. It totally is the key to happiness, is being able to make things. I probably should have done that in white. Oh well. Sometimes things don't always turn out the way that you want them to, but gosh, guys, I just love being able to make things. This little Frankenstein is going to make me smile all day. And I have a bunch of them cut out for Tara to take and paint. I have a bigger Frankenstein sign for her to paint, and I'm just excited to have these in my booth. I'm like, somebody's going to walk in there and they're going to go, "Oh my gosh, I have to have that." And we have a ton of teachers that go through our craft show, and they love to put this kind of stuff in their classroom. I just think it's fun. That's where the ginger crochet came from. Oh, that's great. I just love him to death. He's just so darn cute. And you did such a great job. I can't believe that's your first one. Oh my gosh. I remember I tried. And I did look for the kits. I remember saying, if I find them, I'll send them to you. I didn't find them. I did not find them. I don't know what I did with them. I must have put them in my donation thing, thinking, oh, somebody will like these, and they're not even opened. That's where people go into the thrift stores and they go, we scored. Because they find things that are brand new and they're like, wow, this hasn't even been opened. So I think the kids went to the thrift store, because I was like, you know what, somebody can benefit from this. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the Q-tip around his little the little bolts in his neck, or screws, whatever it is, bolt or screw. Oops, I don't need to do the top because the hair is up there. So, but there is this area on the face. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to grab a new Q-tip, because that Q-tip was used on the white, and we'll do right alongside his face. Kirsten says, I have to create something every day. It's hard. But yes, I agree. Sometimes I'm so busy, I don't get to create different things, but I get to create with you guys. So this is my therapy. People say, I can't believe you do that every day. I'm like, well, it's cheaper than going to a therapist every day. It really is, I mean, I have OCD really bad, and I know people may not believe that, but I really do. I really do, and this helps curb it. Okay, let's start putting Frankie together. I want to put him together first, because he is so darn cute. I'll probably add some little highlights to him. All right, let's start at the top. We'll put his head on first. So the backer, you don't paint at all. Yeah, if you want to paint this bottom part, you could. I don't know if it's going to show. Let me just do it. Let me just do it brown, because the shoes are brown. So let me just do the very bottom, because his shoes are brown, but I don't know. We'll just do like that, and a tiny bit of it might show. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get this guy glued together. Did you hear my stomach growl? It's hungry. Okay, a little bit at the top. I don't feel the whole thing. And then when I put it down, when I smush it down, I just kind of wiggle it, so it kind of helps distribute that, and then just get it flush with the top. And then just start building down. Okay, you can put his hair on, do his eyeballs, all that stuff. Here's the trash man. He's not my trash man. My trash came yesterday. Today is Thursday, right? Today's Thursday. Yeah. All day long. Okay, and then you have two eyeballs. Okay, they go upside down like this. You can actually just put some glue right in here. And then just put the eyeballs on there. Okay, so there's one. There's the other. And then let's put the center. He doesn't have any cheekies, so I didn't do like cheeks or anything on him. Okay, there's the eyes. Okay, and then his little his jacket. Let's get his jacket on there. We can put a little bit over here for his hands. His jacket. I may not put any highlights on him. He might be perfect the way he is. Okay, put his hands there. This is going to be so cute. Hi, Cindy. How are you? I haven't added them to the website yet. I was up late getting them ready, and I didn't have time yet. I will take a picture, and I'll post the link so you guys can have it. I know, isn't he so cute? I love it. Okay, then his lapel. Do you know what you need? Some cowboy boots and hat ornaments for Christmas. Oh, yeah, I can figure that out. We used to make them when we would do our personalized ornaments. I always had a section that was Western. I would have a cowboy snowman, and I personalized the heck out of those, and the boots and the hats, because we have a lot of rodeo people here. We have a ton of people that have horses and rodeo. Okay, then just kind of squeeze that together. So you really should get that together and on there before the glue starts to dry. Okay, oh, I need to do like a little highlight on the shoe across. I'm just, because like the heel of the shoe. The heel of the shoe. Yeah, they would do really well here. They always did before. I always did really good at the craft shows with them. Okay, so his feet go like that. Make sure it's not down below, because this part's going to go into the base. His shoes, you'll be able to see there is scoring there, so you'll see exactly where they go. And then we're going to let this sit and get solid while we do this. Let me plug in my hot glue gun so that we can glue the back part when it's all done. Okay. Isn't he so cute? He's adorable. I love him. Let me go in a little closer for you guys. How fun. And then we have the ghost sitting over there. So the ghost I made last night, I don't have a tutorial, but it's super easy. Let me just plug this in. Oops, somehow. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's keep gluing. Let's glue all of our candy corns together. Scooch that up. Start gluing. I could just go like this and just put glue on here and do one at a time. Oops. Get back here. Glue this part together and then just kind of wiggle it so the glue is kind of distributed and flat. Okay. And then, you know what, I need to get a Q-tip and see if I can get, there's like a little stain on there from the ink. Let me see if I can get that off. Yeah. Okay, that one too. You guys, I didn't spray it with a spray bottle. I stuck that in my mouth. Saliva does a lot to get stuff off. Don't tell anybody. It will be fine. By the time it gets to the craft show, there's not going to be any germs on there. Okay, so if you want a different yellow, you can. I just kind of I like this deep yellow. I like my Halloween yellow to be that color. I don't really like the bright yellow for my stuff. It's totally up to you what you do. Okay, I'm going to just turn it so that it's in here perfectly lined up. And then get this one. And then we're going to do our boo. And then make sure it didn't move, because as you're moving this stuff, you might move the one next to it. So we need to make sure everything is lined up still. Press down. Check everything. Okay, and then we're going to put our boo on there. Go straight here. He's hiding behind me. He was hiding under my head. So this little ghosty right here. Yeah, I'll just stick him right here. He was hiding under the little rectangle where my head was. So I made that last night. I made 6 of them for my craft show. I'll post those also. So I'll post the link for those. It's actually really easy. Underneath here, I just painted part of the ghost under here is black so you can see through the little eyes, and it gives it like a 3D look. Okay, let's get this on here, and then we'll glue Frankie into his base. This will be set up. Okay, look at how cute that is. That is so stinking cute, guys. Make sure that it's up far enough so that you can put this into the slot. It's going to go one way or another. If it doesn't fit one way, then flip it. It will fit in there, but it's only the slots are spaced far enough apart that if it doesn't go in, then turn your base around. Okay. I know, isn't it fun? So these will all go together. I'll have a couple other little things that go with these. I'm not sure what. I don't know if I'm going to make the Bride of Frankenstein to go with this. I know she would be cute, but I'm just not sure. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of glue on here, and then I'll put it into the slot. A lot of times I like to try it, make sure it fits in that slot. And if you have a slot like this that, if you can see that it's bigger on the front, so like all the layers go on that side. So you would put it in like this. Hopefully it fits. I just created this into a sitter last night. Sometimes I have to loosen up the base a little bit. Okay. It's being stubborn going in. I know it's going to fit. Hang on. It's just, I put it in crooked. Okay. There we go. So sometimes you just have to reset. I was doing it. It was a little bit crooked. So he's in his base, and we will hot glue. We'll run a little bead of hot glue along the back. And then let's get this in here. Would be adorable for the next few months. Yes, I know. I know. I'm thinking about that, but I didn't want to wait. I'm like, I could have saved this for next month's kit. We'll have really cute stuff for next month's kit. I'm already designing it in my head. I have to have it ready because the craft shows will be coming up. So I know. He is so cute, isn't he? He's just adorable. Okay, so this just goes into the base. All right. And it doesn't fit tight. For some reason, that one doesn't fit tight. I'll have to check my thickness. Sometimes they're like really, really tight. I might have made the base bigger and the thickness isn't correct. So I'll check that before I sell any of those. But I am going to run a bead of hot glue. Like you can see on this one, I did my hot glue. Can you see my little bead of hot